Quit my PhD to sell my shit on Vinted. List 14 old sweaters, call it vintage, get minted. Driving to the drop-off lockers at the supermarket. Some roofs broke, but radio still works, and so I blast it and I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna have a career, so I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna get out of here, but I bring a little bit of energy to the field. That's my thing, that's my thing. The economy is just beat up cars driving from A to B. Never see nobody and nobody ever sees me. My food, my clothes, my meds all dropped off at my door. Who even goes to the high street anymore? And I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna have a career, so I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna get out of here, but I bring a little bit of energy to the field. That's my thing, that's my thing. None of my group chats have names I understand. All of my friends have become strangers in strange lands. Both of my roommates were there when I was born. I wonder if they'll pay me £10 to mow the lawn. And I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna have a career, so I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna get out of here, but I bring a little bit of energy to the field. That's my thing, that's my thing. I'm a parcel girl in a delivery world. Got my maps on an app and apps in my bed. My old university asked me for some money as a value along the 60k in student debt. Everything's defunded except the rental prices. Refreshing my Strava is my most recent vice, and I haven't believed in love since Jacob Black imprinted, so I sacked all of it off to sell my shit on Vinted. And I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna have a career, so I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna get out of here, but I bring a little bit of energy to the field. That's my thing, that's my thing. And I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna have a career, so I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna get out of here, but I bring a little bit of energy to the field. That's my thing, that's my thing. And I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna have a career, so I sing, sing, sing. Ain't never gonna get out of here, but I bring a little bit of energy to the field. That's my thing, that's my thing. Happy Wednesday, people. What's up? Hey, Lurker. Hey, Danny. How we doing? It's stream time. Song requests are open. You know how this goes. We're going to start with the moth. Not enough insect songs, I think, is my opinion in the world. Probably some flies, I guess. Time's an illusion, guys. Time's an illusion. Caterpillar's quite difficult to rhyme. Give you that. It's true, I think I have 2 bees songs, so I guess I'm making up for it. Hey Teach, what's up? Is that all the lyrics? Okay. echo on this, I think. Oh, congratulations, Denny. Didn't mean to make that much noise, but we'll take it as a congratulatory flourish. What are you now master of? Hey, Ides, what's up? Hey, James, do the Beatles count? No. Absolutely not. I feel like I need to change the camera for like when I'm sat down. I can't flip and see the guitar, but then I'm standing up sometimes. So just nightmare. Oh, smash. I don't know if this... Oh my god. Can this go higher? No, can't go higher. After all that. Might end the stream. That was a real shit show. The moth don't care when he sees the flame. He might get burned, but he's in the game. Once he's in, he can't go back and beat his wings till he burns them black. No, the moth don't care when he sees the flame. No, the moth don't care when he sees the flame. The moth don't care if the flame is real, 'cause flame and moth got a sweetheart deal. And nothing fuels a good flirtation like need and anger and desperation. No, the moth don't care if the flame is real. No, the moth don't care if the flame is real. So come on, let's go, ready or not, 'cause there's a flame and no harder than hard. And with a fuse that's so thoroughly shot away. Well, the moth don't care if the flame burns slow, 'cause moth believes in an afterglow. And flames are never doused completely. All you really need is a love of heat. No, the moth don't care if the flame burns slow. No, the moth don't care if the flame burns slow. So come on, let's go, ready or not, 'cause there's a flame I know harder than hard. And with a fuse that's so thoroughly shot away. I love the concept of these little like cable holders on here, but They don't do it. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. What's the song from... See, now I can't remember the name of the film. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Encanto. Is that Encanto? Is that what that song's called? There was a song, there's a butterfly caterpillar or something song in that, which was on the song list a little bit, but I could never remember how it went. So it came off the song list. Why do I look so yellow today? I've got jaundice, apparently. And far away. I'm very yellow and far away, but that's okay. Like Jupiter. It was on the song list. Everyone's like, no, I've blanked this. None of my business. Dos oruguitas. It's like a little lullaby about caterpillars. But I could never remember it, so we don't have it on there. Well, the moth don't care if it sees the flame. Dos oruguitas. Yeah, no, I don't know the tune at all. What did I just want to sing it to? I was like, oh, that was the song. Las pequeñas cosas. I was like, that's also in Spanish. It's the same tune. Should we look through them, James, and see if that's legitimate? Because it's probably very arbitrary who has that and who doesn't. Let's have a look. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't filter by it. Let's have a look. So come on, let's go. Ready or not. Okay, let's make that filterable by, and then filter by it. Oh my goodness, there's loads. Okay, let's have a look. Too low, that's fine. Soms is het te laat. It's like, that one doesn't really mean working on. Obviously, I'm not working on any of these. We know I don't do that. But it doesn't really mean working on. It means just like, it's in Dutch. Soms is het te laat, te laat. What are the verses of like that? What are the, you know what I'm saying? Slapeloze nachten in huis van ouders die nog mochten weten. That's fine. Hit me baby one more time, it's fine. Villagers that could probably use it because it kind of means I just will have to fiddle around with the guitar for a bit. Like, I know. He is fine. That's fine. Why has that got working on? That song's not even very hard, is it? I don't know. It's like 11 months ago. Davy Boy, where is he tonight? Chicken with his head cut off is fine. When you know is fine because I've done that a few times. I've got better at that. Anti-hero. Let's leave the loop on there because the tag on there because I don't know what I'm doing with that. Kill Bill by Scissors on there. I forgot that was on there. I'll leave that as working on because I mean, it doesn't really mean a lot to be honest, James, because sometimes people will request things and I'll just not know. But Mary Ellen Carter's fine. That was because it took me ages to learn the tune, but I've got it now. Strangers by Sigrid is fine. I mean, I can't sing like Sigrid, but otherwise it's fine. Idiot Box. No, You Shadow's fine. Auto Vlijtug is what it is. I've sung that 42 times. It's not changing at this point. Under the Bridge Downtown. Apart from the fact that I'm constantly like, should I have Red Hot Chili Peppers on the song list? Because What's His Face is gross. Apart from that, I think it's fine. I'll leave it. I Know the End is fine. Again, I think I just have to listen to that more. We're going through all of these now. No one wanted this. It Will End in Tears is fine. It took me a while to get the timing on the verses. Maddie, what's up? Good to see you. Maddie's entered month 3 of a 3-month gift sub from Looker. Nice. People saying stuff to me. Right. Then we've got 3 originals that have working on. Bold. of me to assume that anyone would know if I was getting it wrong. Those are all fine. Don't want about that. Pocket Full of Sunshine has got working on. Really? Is that hard? We sung it once. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. I summoned Ventisto by talking about Dutch songs. What's the verses of Pocket Full of Sunshine? Pocket full of sunshine. Do what you want, but you're never gonna break me. Sticks and stones are never gonna shake me. Oh, take me away. That's fine. Rainbow Connection's fine. Again, took me a while to get the tune, but I think that's fine now. The Galaxy song is like, do I sing that right? No, but does it matter? It's a comedy song. Hey Joy, happy Wednesday. You're welcome, but that's fine. Svein. Again, that's just Dutch. Bat Out of Hell, I'm not gonna put that on. Bat Out of Hell, I stop early. I don't do all of it, but that's not working on. That's just I just don't do some of it. Reignite's fine. Braille's fine. Siberia's fine. Running with the Boys is fine. Noel is fine because I don't do the actual guitar part. Alpha Shallows I'll leave working on because I have to noodle around with the tab a bit for that. Kit Patat and Apple Mousse, again, it's not working on. It's just a stupid song. Mary Pickford's fine. We just cut the verse about the Nazi. Complex is fine. Why has that got that tag on? Wuthering Heights is fine. Again, can I sing it like Kate Bush? No, but there we go. Irish Goodbye. No idea how that goes. Oh, we might just remove that from the song, I suppose. My Shot is fine. Summer Girl is fine. Reigns of Custom is fine. Why has that got working on? 15 million mensen. The kleine hond stoot je oren. Yeah. Bowies in Space, again. It's a weird song, but that's fine. Ghost Town by First Aid Kit. I can never remember how that goes. I'll leave that. Trains and Winter Rains is not hard. Hamid Blues. I'm going to leave that on there. No one's going to request that without expecting something ridiculous, but I do. That does take me a minute, that song. Walk of Life, I sung 8 months ago. That's just, that song just goes like going through all the songs that are tagged working on. Oh, you're not going to get crowd at James. If I don't want to sing a song, it's not going to be on the song list. It's more like for you, or less so like you and you guys who are regulars, because you're like whatever. But if someone comes in, it's like, I want to hear that song, and then I'm a bit rubbish at it. I don't want them to be like, why is that on the song list? Because you can't even play it properly. I'm like, Walk of Life, I'm going to remove that because I don't know how you can get that wrong because it's just talking. Vogels. I mean, that is what that is, isn't it? When I Was a Boy is fine now because I've figured that out. Depreston is fine. Why is that? Desequilibriste, I think, is fine. If you hover over it, it's tagged for Asian Joy. I think that's how. Seasons by Chris Cornell. Don't know what that is. Let's take that off. Pink Pony Club. Well, it's not working on. It's just a bit lackluster, isn't it? I shouldn't say that about my own covers. It's like slow, sad Pink Pony Club. Like, do you want that? Lunchtime Lover is fine. White Woman's Instagram. The bridge is tricky. I'm going to leave that working on because there's a full chance I get to the bridge and then it all just goes wrong. Welcome to the Internet is fine. One Way or Another, we're nearly there, is fine. And we never sing it, but it's fine. Even and Mijn Mode Vragen is fine. I just tag all these Dutch ones as working on because I don't speak Dutch. Freedom by Beyonce. That's on the song list. That's hilarious. I forgot that was on there. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. I'll skip the rap because it's a bad rap. It's like, 5-0 asking me my direction. It's not good. Oh, well, the thing is, James, absolutely not your fault, but you requested that and it's just reset which songs I had selected. So that's probably the worst things that have happened to me. The Mistress is fine. Daydream is fine. Kill Your Heroes is fine. Ambivalent Peaks is fine. Maddie, what are you doing? Odds Are is fine. Stolen Car, I think is okay, but we haven't done it in a bit. Right, I'm going to do a quick... Right, I'm going to select these songs and hopefully none of you are going to do anything while I'm selecting them that mean it's going to get messed up. Okay? Otherwise I will cry. Desequilibriste, I said that was fine. Depressing, fine. When I was a boy, fine. Don't know that one.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. Yeah. These like this tag should get removed. And then I just don't remove it. So it's a good point. Thing is, if I remove this tag, it's going to reset like all the tags for all these songs. I don't know. Let's put it. Okay. We got it from 65 to 8, which is good. And then 2 of those are just getting deactivated. Sorry. I don't know them. If someone requested them, I'd just be annoyed. Okay. Did it delete the other tags for those songs? No. Yes. Perfect. Okay. That was really boring, but a good use of our time. Thank you so much. There we go. I've achieved more than we thought, apparently. So come on, let's go. Ready or not, ready or not. Harder than hard, harder than hard. Right. What are we doing? We're going to sing some songs. Sing another song. Then so thoroughly shine. Boom, boom. In my internet game stream. What? I just searched for what? Well, I was just searching for the song Ribcage Cathedral I was about to sing, and I opened my CV. Why did it pull up? What did I search for? That the top result was my CV. It wasn't the top result. I just clicked on it. Good for me. Don't need that. Oh, I think we're in open G, which is annoying. Everything's just clonking today. Right. Like the stream when I just changed my phone contract because I was like, this is annoying. It wasn't my contract, it was my goodie bag, but I feel like if I say goodie bag, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it'd be so cringy. It'd be like, I can't even think what would be like. Proven experience of managing a variety of deadlines across different projects. Overhead, the trees frame the night sky, the stars in their velvet, and the candles on the table bleed into the gingham where dirty plates and bottles accrue. I wander around
to the far side of the table where he sits surrounded by henchmen and cousins. Tell him I'm cold, rub my bare shoulders. He fetches his shirt and wraps it around me. Back with my friend, the guest is on the gunman. She folds up her face. Do I know what I'm doing? She's shaking a rabbit, glancing at shadows, wanting to go. Smoke in the air and the faint sound of music. She tells me we'll never be on the inside. The wives never know. The ribcage cathedral, the gun. I bite my lip and my mouth fills with metal. I catch his eye, his shirt smells of bonfire. Orion is watching the hunter and hunted revolt. She'll be gone when the dew hits the glasses, the chairs on their sides. The old boughs creak with dawn in the weight of their heads. Chains the men to their chambers alone. I'll sit down, setting a fire to the morning, watching the birds burn down to the filter, wrapped in a shirt that covers my wrists, penitential and modest. I come to pray and wait. There's no return. The bus that I rode here, eager eyes darting from roadside to ruin, blew up on the border, a front page I pretended to miss. He makes a toast, he's not one for speeches. He's pink-cheeked from wine and beady-eyed watches. I soften my gaze to hide or entice him, or else feel the moon on my skin. Overhead, the trees frame the night sky, the stars in their velvet, and the candles on the table bleed onto the gingham where dirty plates and bottles accrue.
Woohoo! Oh, it's one of mine. Oh, lamp's not on. Lampy. There we are. That's changed everything, hasn't it? I feel like sometimes just noodling around in an open tuning is like that is a very simple guitar part. That is 2 chords. Gives you a nice bit of space to like play with the melody. I have got an actual chair, Maddie. I've swapped chair and stool. There's no good reason. I just swapped it once and then I never changed it back because I couldn't be bothered to move the chair. It's really annoying to us because the guitar hits the sides, but then it's more comfy. We're going to sing a new song on the song list now. Thank you very much to Lurka for requesting this. This is 500 Miles, which is like a folk song. I asked my car to play this song, and it was, I know I have a fancy car, and it was like, I'm gonna be 500 miles by the Proclaimers, playing now. I was like, not what I meant. That was quite good. I'd be quite good at being the like AI voice. I have powers beyond your imagination.
If you miss the train I'm on, you'll know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. Away from home, away from home, away from home, away from home. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Oh, not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go back home on this away. Oh, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go back home this away. And if you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
There we go. It's one of those lovely folk songs where it's just one tune. It's one tune, and they just do it 12 times, and they're like, that's a song. And nobody ever said, I think that needs a bridge. So that's a treat. I'd listen to the Proclaimers version of that. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the train a-coming 100 miles. You might think that's just like a stereotypical Scottish accent. It's very accurate, to be honest. So, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Not quite an insect, but maybe as close as we're going to get.
Oh, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. And suddenly, oh, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. And yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. No need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. And why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
There we go. It feels like I mean, like such a famous song, right? That if it kind of feels like milking it sometimes when you like go for it, try and make it a bit like dramatic and emotional. It's like cringe. It's literally Yesterday by the Beatles. But I feel that song is doing nothing otherwise. You're just like, I technically believe in linear time, without a bit of angst. So you gotta go for it. It's nice. It's nice and jammy. Oh, that was a lot of like breath noise into the microphone. I do apologise. Keeping it gloomy. In fact, getting a little bit gloomier. We're gonna play Demon Host. This is a song that I've mentioned this before, but this song I came across, like how I know this song is it was in a documentary about death row. So it is quite a gloomy song, but I think maybe especially gloomy in my head. Where was my belly song? Cool.
Death, she must have been your will, a bone beneath the reaper's veil. With your voice my belly sunk, well, I began to feel so drunk. Candle, candle on my clock, well, Lord, I must have heard you knock me out of bed as the flames licked my head and my lungs filled up black in their tiny little shack. It was real and I repent all those messages I sent, clear as day, but in the night, oh, I couldn't get it right. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Here's the church and here's the steeple. Open the doors, there are the people. All their little hearts at ease for another week's disease. An eagle, talon scream. I never once left in between. I was on the fence, and I never wanted y'all to sense down my throat into the pit with my head upon a spit. Oh, Reverend, please, can I chew your ear? I've become what I most fear, and I know there's no such thing as ghosts, but I have seen the demon host. Oh.
Good stuff, Jack. Thank you so much for that gift sub. That's gone to feet when. I just always thought it would be like cool to have the job where you have to pick songs for like TV and film. I would not be good at it. I don't actually want that job, but it's conceptually cool, especially if you're the person who does it on Homes Under the Hammer and then you just do puns. But you know, even for serious TV. That she must have been your will, born above the reaper's veil. With your voice my belly sung, and I began to feel so drunk. No, Homes Under the Hammer, they do like Stairway to Heaven anytime there's a shot of the staircase, and like Our House. Very literal. I'm gonna play Inflammatory Writ. Maddie's got a song and a couple of songs. Song list has just decided Maddie's not here. Maddie, if you're here, just shout. That's chill. I think sometimes Maddie just has to go and, you know, like live a life. Which is fine. It's just I'm not gonna play American Pie if he's not here. It's like 10 minutes long. But give us a shout if you are.
Oh, where is your inflammatory writ? Your text that would incite a light be lit. Our motion deserving devotion, unswerving cry. Do I deserve her with unflagging fervor? Well, no, we do not if we cannot get over it. But what's it mean when suddenly we spend? Tell me true. Ooh, ambition came and reared its head and went far from you. Even mollusks have weddings, though solemn and leaden. But you dirge for the dead, take no jam on your bread. Just a supper of salt and a waltz through your empty bed. And all at once it came to me, and I rode and hunched till 4:30. But that vestal light, it burned down with the night. In spite of all the time that we spent on it, one bedraggled ghost of a sonnet, while outside the wild boars root, with them bending about underfoot. Well, it breaks my heart, I don't know how they do it, so don't ask me. And as for my inflammatory writ, I wrote it and I was not inflamed one bit. Advice from the master derailed that disaster. He said, hand that pen over to me, poetaster, while across the great plains, keen and lovely and awful, you laid the lost great American novels, an unlawful lot left to study, freeze floodlit. But at least they didn't run to their undying credit.
I do. That is very much one of the songs, but like if you don't know that song, like that is what it sounds like the harpsichord and everything. If you don't know it, you're like, a lot of choices the streamer's making here, and I'm not sure why. I do like that very much. I think it's just so good. I think there's like the absolute shade she's throwing towards someone here. I mean, I don't understand everything she's talking about, right? Because who does? But you dirge for the dead and take no jam on your bread. It just feels like really savage. You literally take no jam on your bread. What bellend? Well, what's it mean when suddenly we spend? Tell me true. Ambition came and reared its head and went far from you. I'm like not in my usual folder because I just opened up my songs, my like drive again, right, where I accidentally opened my CV, and here's like the beginning of a novel about an elf who's like allergic to Christmas or something. Like, what am I? Oh, it's a spreadsheet of local swimming pools and how warm they are. Not in the right folder, I fear. Just loads of untitled documents. That's really annoying. But you lurch for the dead, have no jam on your bread. Just a supper of salt and a waltz through your empty bed. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go to the right place, shall we? Songs. Yes, because Cornwall's like a holiday destination. So there's lots of holiday parks and things like that. So they have pools, and then like you can go and pay and swim as a local. So especially off season, it's great. There's lots of hotels and parks with pools. But we have lots of criteria by which we judge them. It's not just temperature. I got to be honest. It's like proximity to a cafe, price, obviously, jacuzzi, sauna. Have you got any of those? You don't need to know this. Just a hot waltz through your empty bed. Bum, bum. All right, we're going to sing a couple of songs from my album 10 Strings. No, there's no alcohol. Yeah. Like a cat. Yeah. Sorry. I don't even know where you got that from. Okay. Cafe here does not mean that. At all. No, more like, is there a cafe nearby to go and eat cake afterwards? That kind of situation. Do, and I'll waltz through your empty bed. Bum, 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 bum. All these type weddings, they'll solemn and leaden. Take no jam on your... What do you call a cafe? Like a coffee house? No, because that's where you get drugs. What do you call a place with cake? Bum 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 bum. Do you just not eat as much cake as we do? What's it mean? Suddenly whisper, tell me true. That was not in tune. Boom. To all my friends who live now far away, I hope you remember me. And the people that speak to you and all the words they say, I hope they're watching me. Isn't anybody gonna tell us it's too far to go to Mars? There's not enough fuel to propel us. The many watch, the few depart. Isn't anybody gonna move us before the ocean eats the land? Or is that a simple way to remove us? Turn our skeletons into sand, into sand. Do we dream our creativity will cure us? We will build a way out in time. Too many builders came before us. It's not the answer, it's the crime. Do we know that every small excess will haunt us? Every meal, every needless delight. The scorched earth will come back to taunt us if there's any kind of afterlife. Where do all my friends who live now far away, I hope you
Is that all we need to remind us how liable we are after we're dead? And to all the ones who will recall us, we'll be the monkeys who tried to flee to space. Perhaps the etymology fooled us. We tried to win the human race. Where do all my friends who live now far away? I hope you remember me and the people who speak to you and all the words they say. I hope they're what you believe. Where do all my friends who live now far away? I hope you remember me and the people that speak to you and all the words they say. I hope they're what you need. Isn't anybody gonna tell us it's too far to go to Mars?
Oh, that is called Skeletons into Sand. It's a depressing climate song. It's on my album 10 Strings. Kind of doesn't like build in the choruses like that in the album. Maybe it should have done. It's not really what that album's like though. Should we do electric 10 strings? You're very welcome, Teach. Thank you for requesting. I am absolutely fascinated by this discourse, okay, because I feel like generally we can rely on the Netherlands and the UK being quite similar, apart from personality-wise. So there's like lack of like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Where do you see your friends? How do you find joy? How do you get yourself a little treat when you're sad or happy? Buffalo stamps. Look up cafe. What does it come up with? No, that's a South African corner shop. Coffee house. Cafe. Espresso bar. Coffee house. Well, the fact that it's got English words for it is not very inspiring that you really have this as a concept. We're going to look at cafes, okay? I'm just going to look up cafe and then like, okay, so like this is what cafes look like now. Oh, now I'm just on some advert about how to run a cafe. This is like hipster cafe. And then like what to be fair, that's the lounge. That's a bit different. It's kind of both. Like, what do you do? What is this called? Hey, Coach, what's up? Lurker, thank you so much for a 3-month gift sub to Coach. Thank you so much. Café Nederland. De Café Top 100. Yeah, see, that's a pub. There's a pub. I mean, I believed you. It wasn't that I didn't believe you. That's a pub. That's a pub. Okay, that's a train. Can't tell. Well, there's not a pub. That cannot be a pub. Yep, those are pubs. Or like coffee shop. Like, I would just say cafe, right? But You know, you're like, yeah, let's have a coffee and a cake. I mean, they can serve food. They can serve like lunch. That's fine. They can't serve dinner. You can't be a cafe and serve dinner. That's mad. Yeah, okay. You have them, but not a name. So you don't have them like as a concept. So that's my problem with it. I do appreciate you probably do have buildings where you can go buy coffee and sit down on a little chair for half an hour. But there's not like a concept. That's so sad. I will say defining cafe tricky. Cafe where I went, I was like working near it, so I went there a couple of times. Which was great in like a not very affluent place. I would go and get like a fresh baguette, like a panini situation. There was like a salad bar, very tragic looking salad bar. Then there was like, you could have, there was like some quiches and stuff that you could just have. Then there were people having a full roast dinner, like at lunchtime. Then there was like a hideous amount of cakes. Then at Easter, she sold these like Easter eggs stuffed with chocolate. I was like, yes, I'll have a panini, a roast dinner, and chocolate. Thank you so much. But the roast dinner was a bit rogue. Like, I would not normally anticipate that in a cafe. Yeah, no, I mean, people work in cafes here, right? But I never have. Like, I don't. Sorry, this is just meant I just went there on my lunch break. It was completely irrelevant why I was there. But like, I just meant that I ended up in a random place for a random reason. Most places where you can have a coffee and pie. Oh, like cake pie. Sorry, like I read that out like with disgust. I thought you meant like a meat pie, and I was very scared again about what territory we're in. So that is not true here at all. I would say the vast majority of cafes won't have any alcohol at all, and they'll shut. And in the UK, I know other countries that do have like cafe culture, they will stay late. Because my Belgian flatmate, when I was at uni, he was like, let's go to a cafe. And I was like, it's 7 p.m. We can't. And he was like, what? They shut at like 4 or 5. That's it. They're like work hours. Some will open early to get breakfast. I mean, there is the occasional, some of the chains do late hours. But generally, cafes are going to be shut at like 4. So they will serve you like hot drinks, cold drinks, non-alcoholic, like cakes, potentially like sandwiches and stuff, but not necessarily. But they will shut. They will not give you alcohol. They will not be open at tea time. So, but I think that is not true in other places that have, I don't know. Like, you know, cafes in other countries do stay open, but in England, nothing is open outside of 9 to 5. And then everyone's sad. And then, well, the pubs are open. But a pub is not that likely to have cake and stuff. Like, they might do if they have food as well. It's not likely. So they're not going to have, like, a cake counter, really. Yeah, the coffee shop should be 24 hours. Delicious. I'm just hungry, I think, so the cake is like really calling to me. The fictional cake. Conceptual cake. Yeah, like our shops and everything kind of shuts, but apart from like, I don't know, hardware stores. That's the open way. Supermarkets don't shut. But like the high street dies at like 5 o'clock. Let's sing Telling the Bees. This is also from my album 10 Strings. Okay, like, so they're like, we'll take your money. They're like, we're not going to try, but like, we'll give you a quick bit of money. No, we won't give you money. We'll give you cake and take your money. That would be very peculiar. I don't think I've ever gone to an establishment that will serve me one baked good. That's weird. You gotta have one of them glass display thingies.
Oh, tell Pilar and tell the bees, tell Miss Edward if you please, that I have been inspired and I've been left out in the rain, and I have been fired up and I've been flattened down again. Oh, and I've come to see the words and all the spaces left between, and it isn't what it means, not what it seems. It is just the ritual. It is just the ritual. Oh, petroglyphs on cliffs unseen from all years that my brain can hold, and I can only think of 7 things before my mind begins to fold in at 7 times. I'm twice as cursed as the sacrifice who didn't need to die. No reason why, it is just the ritual. It is just the ritual. Oh, well, tell Pilar and tell the bees, tell Miss Edward, if you please, that we'll be coming home for dying home, for winter home, for something they should prepare the sun to rise in time, so we know when we're coming spiraling for gravity, the gasping sea, or cows or beetles, all in time will fail. All that prevails is the ritual. It is just a ritual. And all the stones and bones and words I've heard and tunes I will have remedied no further meaning. They are only what it was to make them, and 10 by 10 under the sun will be lost like all the rest. So tell the bees, if you please, the best of all is just the ritual. It is just the ritual. Oh, 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 oh. The lines you didn't like, so please forgive me. I must write and you must hear, and someone better tell the bees.
When you say whipped cream in a coffee, because I was going to say that's insane. Like an iced coffee situation and there's whipped cream involved, normal, or just like a coffee and you're just like putting whipped cream on like a normal hot. That's what? Well, why use whipped cream if it's then gonna melt? Why not just use cream? Why have you put all the air in it and then you're just gonna let it melt? Oh, it is just the ritual. That's not the notes. Oh, they're just like, I'm gonna just do the same. I guess I get that. But also, no. Oh, it'll be very delicious. Very delicious. Very delicious. I love sugar, man. I love sugar. Here's a little song that might sound a little bit familiar. It's not plugged in. I unplugged it for some reason. I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out. You see, well, I've been looking around the world. You got something for me. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world. Some people say I done alright for a girl. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out. You see, well, la 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 la. You got something for me. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I asked your mother if you were at home. She said yes, but you weren't alone. Sometimes I think you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out. You see, well, la 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 la, la 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 la. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I don't know if it's just like that I just bring a different mindset to it, but I think it's impressive how that song can still be fun. It's like, that's a fun tune, despite the many years of the Wurzels that we've been through. I got a brand new key. I thought that the Wordle word the other day on a non-stream day was cycle. Was that yesterday? I was like, I rode my bicycle. But I was like, is that... Actually, I don't think I would have done that because it's mainly a song about roller skates. Do we have like another cycle song? Des Equilibristes in my head is about songs, but that's tightrope walkers. About songs, about bikes. But it's tightrope. Oh, it's because there's these. It does talk about cyclists. These tiny cyclists. C'est tu petit cycliste. Yes. Knew there was something. All right, let's ballad it up. That's what it is, Lurker. Yes, there are. Just before our love got lost, you said,
I am as constant as a northern star set, constantly in the darkness. Where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar, on the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Oh, I'm a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to the ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls. Surely you touched my curse. Part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds. She said, go to him and stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, you're my blood, you're my holy wine. You're so bitter, bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Still be on my feet.
Again, an incredibly famous song, but still so lovely. Lovely to lean into that one. She knew your devils and your deeds. Alrighty, we're gonna play Depreston now, which has just been upgraded from working on to not working on, because I didn't realize it said it was working on, which means I'm absolutely gonna screw it up. So apologies, James. Nah, this is a fun little song. I think I should listen to more Courtney Barnett. Like, I only know a couple of songs. I like them. I can't put this foot. I can't sit normally in a chair. Where's the fun in that?
should look out further. I guess it wouldn't hurt us. We don't have to be around all these coffee shops or cafes. Now we've got that percolator, never made a latte greater. I'm saving $23 a week. We drive to a house in Preston. We see police arresting a man with his hand in a bag. How's that for first impressions? This place seems depressing. It's a Californian bungalow in a cul-de-sac. Ooh, and it's got a lovely garden, a garage for 2 cars to park in, or a lot of room for storage if you've just got one. And it's going pretty cheap, you say. Oh, well, it's a deceased estate on the pressed metal ceiling's great. Oh, then I see the handrail in the shower, a collection of those canisters for coffee, tea, and flour, and a photo of a young man in a van in Vietnam. And I can't think of floorboards anymore, whether the front room faces south or north. And I wonder what she bought it for. Okay, good knowledge, Ides. That's fun. There we go, perfect timing. I too should check out that album. You're so welcome, James. Thanks for requesting. Waxahachie collab sounds fun. I do a bit of an Australian accent there. Part of that is just, I guess, copying the song, but also, right, in my defense, otherwise you're absolutely screwed, okay, with some of the rhymes. Can't say a young man in a van in Vietnam. Doesn't work. Yeah, Nameless Faceless is the other one I know like most of her songs. That was a terrible sentence. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know more than 2 of her songs, but like those 2 are the main ones. I think I've looked at it before and it's like really hard to play. So I've not done it. Don't you have anything better to do?
think it's the chorus. I wish that someone could hug you. Must be lonely, being angry, feeling overlooked. You sit alone at home in the darkness with all the pent up rage that you harness. I'm real sorry, but whatever happened to you? I wanna walk through the park in the dark. Ooh. Men are scared, the women will laugh at them. I wanna, okay, like it's doable, but I'm messing up. I wanna walk through the park in the dark. Women are scared, the men will kill them. Oh, we done this, Bernie. I hold my keys between my fingers. Okay, that to be honest, I thought that was going to be more of a disaster, but that would need a practice. If ever there was time for the hammer and sickle, it would be then. Why? Because I had she's just busy, huh, Juno? Juno, I just called you Juno. That was rough on all of us. If you didn't recognize that humming, we're going to play Froggy Went a Court. And this is our last song before we turn to the quizzes to find out what our future holds. It's an absolute bop. Okay, so this is my favorite song in the world, probably. I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna adjust that thought. I'm not gonna check that thought in my brain. I'm just gonna say, yeah, this is the best song in the world. Smash, smash, well, the Aristocats song that was mentioned last stream was suggested for the end of stream song and then rejected, so I don't think I was going to play it willy-nilly. Abraham Delisi. This is the greatest and best song in the world. Froggy Went a Cotton. Yeehaw. Sing along in your hearts. Not out loud. I don't want to hear you. Oh, hang on. We do that. Where is the harmonica? That would be good to know. Anything is playable if you're not fussy. That's not. There we go.
Froggy went a cotton and he did right, Froggy went a cotton and he did right. His sword and pistol by his side, Well, he went down to Miss Mousie's door, He went down to Miss Mousie's door, He went down to Miss Mousie's door where he had often been before, Well, he took Miss Mouse upon his knee, He said, Miss Mouse, will you marry me, Well, without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president, Uncle Rat, he gave his consent, Uncle Rat, he gave his consent, Yeah, Uncle Rat, he gave his consent, and Louisa wrote the publishment, Well, now where will the wedding supper be, Where will the wedding supper be, Where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder in a hollow tree, Well, the first coming was a flying moth, First coming was a flying moth, Well, first coming was a flying moth. She lay down the tablecloth, Next coming was a Julie bug, Next coming was a Julie bug, Next coming was a Junie bug. He brought the whiskey in a water jug, all right. My brain's falling out. Next coming was a big black snake, Well, next coming was a big black snake, Next coming was a big black snake. He chased them all into the lake, Well, and a little piece of cornbread laying on a shelf, Little piece of cornbread laying on a shelf, Little piece of cornbread laying on a shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. What a tune. So I thought I was so smart there. So I was playing that in C. My harmonica's in C. So I was playing it in C, but I'm playing with capo 5. So like the actual notes I'm playing on the guitar are in G, right? So I pulled up I had the chords up in G for the guitar because that's like how I play it. And I was like, I'll just pull up the chords in C because I find it hard to like transpose while I'm playing the harmonica.
right? I'll be like looking at G and I'll be trying to play like a note that would work for G, but I'm not actually playing a G, I'm playing a C because of the capo. So I was like, okay. So then during every harmonica break, I was looking at both and my hands were trying to play G and my harmonica was trying to play C, and I was like, eh. Apart from that, it was fun. Oh, yeah, where will the wedding supper be? Where will the wedding supper be? 2, 3. Where will the wedding supper be? Well, way down yonder in a hollow tree. Ooh. And we got in some insects there as well, which is great. Everybody, it's nearly time for the end of the stream, but not quite. We need to find out what our end of stream song is going to be. So we're going to venture over to Quiz Corner. Corner with a Q. Yep. I hate that too, don't worry. And let's just do our little trio. Where will the wedding supper be? Where will the wedding supper be? Down yonder in a hollow tree. Or not. Or we could never play global. That's my thought. We'll play Time Guesser Connections and Wordle. Let's have a look. Vin, tabac, liqueur, jardin, bellon, le déjeuner et dîner, la bombe, les pompleurs, nous sommes en France. It's French. Furtière. This is old, isn't it? This is an old situation, but then they're dressed up. So that's something. I mean, she looks like 20s, pure 20s, but then it's like, this is an outfit. What is this guy doing? Is that a thing? I'm going to go 20s Paris, unless anyone's got any other thoughts and feelings. Where will the wedding supper be? Where will the wedding supper be? Oh, way down yonder in a hollow tree. Ooh, let's go like 27. 25, a kilometre away. A uniformed rural policeman of Montmartre leading a small ceremonial procession during a local communal feast. Oh, right. Boom, everybody. It's 9,754 points. Legendary. Okay, here we have a gun. And it's got writing on it, and that looks like Thai. No, I don't know, actually. Russian. I think it might be Russian. Gonna be honest, kids are more Russian than Thai. Yes, it looks like Cyrillic. I don't speak Russian. I don't know. This is a very blonde situation. This is a confederation of blonde children. Where will the wedding supper be? Dude and horse. And we are in the... What do we reckon? The 90s? Just kind of going from like picture vibes. The building is a blah. It looks European. It's a very big gun. Let's go Moscow. There we are. In 1994. That's 1967. It was 400 meters away. I'll take that. But that's the 60s. That did not look 60s. Okay. All right, where are we now? We are in... Is that German? Where will the wedding supper be? Oh, no, that's got a thing on. That's... and flag. No, we're in Scandinavia. Are we in Denmark. Black and white flag situation. Sweden or Norway. I haven't got it. Or Denmark. Yeah, okay. So the inner cross is darker than the background. Does that work for all of them? It doesn't work for Sweden. You're right. Sweden's yellow cross. Does it work for Denmark? This guy's having a good time. Norway. Okay, we're in Norway. Lovely. I would say like this is the 60s. Okay, sorry, Moscow, that you're so cool. You had color photography. Let's go then. Where will the wedding supper be? Where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder in a hollow tree. Oslo. I'm just going to go to, like, I just stick with it. That's true. Is it 70s? Let's go late 60s. 73. 150 meters away. They really just do the capitals. Like, unless there's something in the picture that tells you otherwise. There we are. Norwegian violinist Arve Tellefsen is surprised by a childhood friend on Oslo's Karl Johans gate during a hidden camera experiment. There we go. Didn't make fun in the past. Okay. Joaquin Ruben Cano por apoyar el uniformes industriales. So we got a company here. We've got telephone numbers, but no one's memorized the codes, right? So we're speaking Spanish. Okay. I didn't really pay attention to what's happening. Playing football. Okay. Doesn't really help. Peru. Vamos, Peru. We're in Peru. Lovely. Let's just say we're in Lima, because that's how we play the game. I mean, this looks like pretty recent. It's quite hard to tell. It's men in t-shirts, which is like quite hard to date. And the police. I'm gonna. We got any? Did any of there was like? Did this have dates on? No. I think his email address and I was like whatever. Facebook. This kind of old Facebook logo, but I like. Maybe they're just not updating their poster. I'm gonna say this is like 10 years ago. Would be my guess. Peru. Let's go Lima. Say we're like here in 2014. I'm going to go a bit more than 10 years ago. 2017, 5 kilometers away. That's okay. That's not bad. Well, we're kind of like bossing this. Apart from Moscow being in the 60s. That one's crazy. This is the last one. Parcel post in America. Because America's easy because they tell you it's America. You can't look at any scene in America and there not be something that says USA. Some of the advantages of being a soldier. Cool. United States Army experience adventure travel await you. Okay, so Wisconsin, State of Wisconsin Motor Vehicle Division Department. That's lovely. This is all about you will receive a 1939 application card from the Secretary of State. So we're at about 1939. This is about taxing your car for 1939 or whatever. So taxing whatever charges on cars. I don't know. So let's say 1939, and we're in Wisconsin, which is like Wisconsin, like up, not as cold. Where's Wisconsin? Well, I was expecting it to be like here, and it's not here. Well, that's too far that way. Is it not on the border? Oh, this is Wisconsin. Okay, let's say we're in Madison. Just like in Madison in 1939. Oh, we were just the other side of Wisconsin. That's hard. But, and 1941, that sign is kind of old. That's not too shabby, everybody. Look at this. Look at this. Our worst distance one was Wisconsin. We were in the right state. That was delightful. To be honest, I'm quite happy with that. Well done, team. Good work. Let's play connections. Shallow, tassel, diploma, flip, trial, facile, crown, castle, gown, mitre, chore, cap, trite, grind, horse, hassle. Quite a few of those rhyme, which was like very much when I read them out loud. The years points are really strict. So we've got like graduation things. So diploma, gown, tassel, cap. I mean, you flip the tassel, but that's not an object. A mitre, a crown, a castle, like monarch things, a horse, trite, facile, shallow, trite, facile, not very meaningful. Flip, maybe? I don't know, I wouldn't use that like that, but hassle, castle, could rhyme if you have a different accent from me. Tussle, there's only 3. It's a fake group. There was another set of rhymes, but I don't think rhyme is the group. That's a rubbish group, but not a big group. Grind. Chore. It's a grind. It's a chore. It's a trial. Grind, chore, trial. And hassle. Okay, so we've got those 4. Wait, let's figure this out. Then grind, chore, trial, and hassle. Oh, they've gone in the corner for me. That's very nice. Cap, diploma, tassel, gown. Then we're going to have facile, trite, shallow, and something. Mitre, castle, horse, and crown. It's monarch things. That can't be the group. Shapes of chess pieces. What's a mitre? Oh, is that the bishop? Is monarch things. Let's go for trite, facile, shallow, and flip as our next group. Lovely. And then let's go tassel, gown, cap, and diploma. Did we do it? Nope, didn't get backwards rainbow. Close though. Boom. All right. Oh, I'm quite happy with that. But I did not get what the group was. A mitre is we spell it differently, but it's like there we go. It's this hat. I didn't actually think it was that. I thought it was like the staff thing the Queen holds. What's that thing? Bishop. Oh, but I appreciate that you're probably asking what piece in Dutch chess. The one that goes diagonally. Hey Jazz, what's up? What's the crown jewels stick? Scepter. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Jazz. Loper. He lopes around the board. He's a loper. Let's play Wordle, everybody, and find out what our end of stream song is going to be. Oh, you knew the hat. Oh, good for you. I did not know the hat. Why did I do that? That was a terrible guess. Okay. Is Is there any in this? This is really the question. Could start you. Could be like on. It can't be under. That was a nice noise. Did you know I'm a musician? Or it could be you like over here. It could be you at the end, but that would be no. We shan't be having that. Ooh. If it's a U there, then it's got to be like an E. I guess it could be like a Y, but that would be crazy. That's not really looking like anything. Could be an E like at the beginning. Unfair. It's not even got a U in, and it's French. Apart from that, really good. Can't be utter. Because we use T. I'm just gonna look at chat. It's like I want to have joy in my life. Ensue. FEMA. Can't be ensue. Could be FEMA. No, but it is the something you something. My brain's not good at Wordle. Like I feel like I either get it straight or it's always really hard. What are the other options, Bethan? Okay, so we've used up the R. That's good to use up the R. It's a shame it's not right, but can't be lemur. Okay, so it's not going to start Q. That's not no. I'm just going to say that for all of them, and then we're going to be stuck. Don't think so. No. So it's going to start with an E. Velux windows. Begun. Venue is a smart guess. Yes, good guess. Begun. And now I want to do crossword or just because Jack mentioned it. All right. Y in there, E in there. Let's do, and then that can be like E, T. No, it can't be. It could be T. No, it could be T, Y, and then T. Okay. So like style, and then, oh, I always regret this. Dirty, and then just a word that goes in there. Ah! Right, begun. It's like something coming into my head. Take care, Joy. What's the original that goes in the beginning? Ooh. I don't know. Any other thoughts on that? Let's search for it. I've got the show's just beginning and introduce the players. Oh yeah, it begins. That's true in Our Little Lives. I have a different plan, and it's deranged. If you want to listen to with us, what's the song called? Our Little Lives, or what's the other one I just said? Introduce the players. Those are available. Wherever you like to listen to music, Spotify equivalent, YouTube, Bandcamp. Find all my releases, so go check that out. We're going to sing one more song and then we are going to go for a raid. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I'll be back on Friday, all being well. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for coming by today. Let's have a look. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway, the wind blows, doesn't really matter to me, to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun. How can I do Shanna and Kermit? Kermit. But now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. Well, if I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late. My time has come. Sends shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. And goodbye, everybody, I've gotta go. I've gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, well, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Silhouette of a frog, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro, oh, oh, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor frog from a poor family. This is now from A Christmas Carol. Spare him his life for this monstrosity. Easy come,
easy go. Will you let me go, Bismillah? No, we will not let you go, Bismillah. Will not let you go, Bismillah. We will not let you go, will not let you go. I can't go back to Shatner. Is this the real life? No, 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 no. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me. Kermit. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh baby, can't do that to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Well, nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Any way the wind blows. What duet? Siren effect. Worth sticking around for her. You're welcome, Brosa. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Grab a raid message and we're going to go for a raid. We're going to go raid Matias Mateo. So nice. They named him twice. I don't know if he's nice. Hopefully he's nice. Discord's on the Discord if you want to hang out over there. Book club's on Patreon. Music is wherever you like to listen to music, or indeed you can just do something else. I will be back on Friday. See you when I see you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for a lovely song request today. And horrible discourse, as always. Yes, new streamer. It's just hit like it's 50 followers. So come on over. You can just come say hey and click follow and you know, then your evening is your own business, but you can do that. Ciao, ciao.